Now, more than ever, you have to question everything. Why are the farmers protesting? They're protesting all over Europe. It started in Germany, in France, in Romania. It is now leaking over to every country in Europe. Not only the ones that are in the EU, but the ones that are not in the EU. But not only that, this is happening in Poland. The protesters are dumping all the grains coming out of Ukraine that is coming at much cheaper prices, coming out of Ukraine, and they're dumping it in the fields. Macron was chased out of a farmer's fair when farmers stormed the place, and they've had enough. But not only that, it is happening in India as well. Farmers there are protesting the same type of regulations. So you have to wonder, how is this happening all around the world at the same time? Look no further.
Our food systems are harming the health of people and planet. Food systems contribute to over 30% of greenhouse gas emissions and account for almost 1/3 of the global burden of disease. Transforming food systems is therefore essential.
That is the reason why the farmers are protesting. Next question. Why are people in Brazil protesting right now? As we speak, massive protests. Hundreds of thousands just took to the streets to protest against the socialist regime in Brazil. And if not for X, you would not know about it. They believe that the left stole the election and now they're coming after former president of that country. They also want to get the president in power right now out. I believe what is going on is the globalists are putting their people in power, the people that they can control. And when they cannot control somebody, they don't want them there. Also question why we are sending money to Ukraine for a war that we cannot win. The head officers there have been caught stealing $1 million and placing them in shoeboxes in their office. But think about this. When we cannot send any more money, they will be asking for your children.
The U.S. will have to send their sons and daughters exactly the same way as we are sending their sons and daughters to war. And they will have to fight because it's nature that we're talking about, and they will be dying.
They want endless wars because they can funnel the money back into their own pockets and keep the killing going. They want less people on this earth. Another question, why is Israel allowed to completely wipe out Gaza off the face of the map? Looking at the destruction that is going on there, it almost looks like pretty soon they'll be able to take a bulldozer and completely level it and start over new. Maybe that is what they want. Less people for their new world. The next question we need to ask is, why isn't the pandemic treaty being discussed? Because in May of 2024, which is this year, just a few months away, we're going to find out if the WHO will sign the treaty with the nations. Will we give complete power to the WHO or World Health Organization to literally control our lives, every aspect of it? Food, water, everything. They will also be able to censor us on social media. They will be able to shut down free speech and enforce more medical mandates as they see fit. Do not even think that another vaccine mandate will not be coming. They're preparing this. So why are we letting the unelected people run our world? I believe that the revolution has started. It has started with the farmers, but it will not be contained to just farmers' protests. It will be much more than that. Just like you see in Brazil, you will see that all over the world. Because people are waking up and they are saying, we don't want this anymore. We want our freedom. We want our sovereignty. We want our country back. And collectively, we are all throwing up our middle fingers to the WEF, to the WHO, to the CDC, and every other organization that wants to take over our lives. We're saying no.